breaking news coming in on this broadcast. Prime Minister Modi has put out a post on social media saying that he's had a conversation with the President of Palestine, with Mahmoud Abbas. Here's what the Prime Minister has said, and I quote, "Conveyed my condolences at the loss of civilian lives at the Al-Ahli hospital in Gaza. We will continue to send humanitarian assistance for the Palestinian people. Shared our deep concern at the terrorism, violence and deteriorating security situation in the region. Reiterated India's long-standing principled position on the Israel-Palestine issue." So very, very important message there from the Prime Minister. He's had a conversation with Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu and now with his Palestinian counterpart, with Mahmoud Abbas as well. India's stand is very clear that we condemn any violence, we condone any sort of bloodshed that takes place. And that is the message that the Prime Minister sent across, that we have a deep concern with regards to terror, with regards to violence. He says, "I also conveyed my condolences at the loss of civilian lives at the Al-Ahli hospital in Gaza," something over which the Prime Minister had also tweeted a day ago, condemning what happened. Geeta Mohan, a Foreign Affairs editor, is joining us with more details on this. Geeta, you look at the wording of the statement really put out right now by the government, by the Prime Minister, about his conversation with the Palestinian president. He says that India's position, long-standing principled position on the Israel-Palestine issue was communicated.
Right, a lot of the concerns of the Arab world for the longest time, Akshita, has been, and since October 7th, has been the fact that at leadership level there has been condemnation of the October 7th attack. But in terms of spelling out India's position on the Palestinian question, the Israel-Palestine question, that the only statement that they saw was from the Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson. While that is the stated position of India, in the Arab world, it was not going down well. We also reported about how on social media, various influencers across the Arab world in the Gulf region were writing about the fact that Prime Minister Modi has taken sides, that India has taken sides, but that's not to be. The conversation today between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Palestinian Authorities leadership President Mahmoud Abbas clearly shows that India continues to maintain that the Palestinian question can only be resolved through the two-state solution. And that's significant. It's coming at a time when we are seeing a huge loss of life in the Gaza Strip. And so humanitarian aid is also something that India is looking to extend. And a significant statement and messaging, not just to the Arab world, but also to the Western leaders as well, that in this crisis, there are two stakeholders. The Palestinians are not represented by terrorists, but they certainly have representation. The conversation between Mahmoud Abbas and Narendra Modi clearly shows that the voice of the Palestinian people, concerns of Palestine, will have to be heard not just by India, but by the world as well.
All right, Geeta, thanks for those details. India is on the side of peace. We're on the side of ending any form of conflict. And that's the message really being put forth with the Prime Minister speaking to both sides since this conflict has begun.